The Guardian, 7th of March 2023, leaked intelligence reports of Chinese electoral meddling have alarmed Canada. A flurry of leaked intelligence reports has reignited claims that China meddled in Canada's most recent federal election, sparking a heated discussion over potential countermeasures. However, as the nation's intelligence agency struggles to address growing public concern, experts warn that the leaks also risk damaging Canada's image among its allies. Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister, has come under pressure from opposition leaders to launch a public investigation into China's efforts to influence the outcome of two parliamentary elections in its favor. On Monday night, Trudeau declared he would designate a special rapporteur to look into claims of foreign meddling and the establishment of a foreign agent registry. "We have a solid commitment to the ideals of liberty, transparency, and discussion. According to Trudeau, every government does not share these principles. To further their goals, many state and non-state actors want to promote instability locally and globally. I doubt that democracy has ever been more vulnerable in our lifetimes." A recent report commissioned by China that found neither China nor any other country was able to meddle in Canada's elections effectively was cited by Trudeau. "When defending our national security, we will always remain firm," he declared. The ability of Canada to hold a free and fair election in 2021 is not threatened, members of an independent group appointed to monitor potential threats to elections recently informed legislators. However, worries about China's behavior in Canada have risen recently in response to reports of unauthorized police stations functioning in significant cities. Before the announcement by the Prime Minister, the leader of the Conservative Party, Pierre Poilievre, argued that the most recent allegations of Chinese attempts to rig federal elections required an external review and predicted that Trudeau would try to sweep this under the rug and keep the investigation confidential. Before this, the opposition New Democrats promised to back the Liberals in confidence ballots until 2025. They joined the calls, expressing concern that it might link future support for the administration to a public investigation. Leaked documents from CHEES, Canada's top intelligence agency, have been the primary source of revelations. The documents were used as sources in articles about Chinese efforts to tamper with the federal election published by the Globe and Mail and Global News, respectively. Jessica Davis, the Director of Insight Threat Intelligence and a former intelligence analyst for the Canadian government, expressed her shock at the CHEES material leaks. According to Davis, it was unclear whether the papers provided to media sources were a finalized intelligence assessment or were based on a single basis. She added that it was unclear whether the leaks came from a source at another intelligence division or within the espionage agency. According to Davis, the leaks were selective, primarily emphasizing how the Liberals profited from Chinese meddling. "This is a highly delicate material. Additionally, those who deliberately leak this kind of information exhibit hubris. They frequently believe they know best about what information belongs in the public realm and are overconfident in their ability to foresee the effects of leaks." The leaks, which authorities earlier claimed violated laws about national security, were the subject of an investigation, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police announced on Monday. However, the unwillingness of senior security and intelligence officials to discuss any of the sensitive material has done little to quell widespread rumors about the scope of the interference. According to a survey by the Angus Reid Institute this week, 2/3 of Canadians think the Chinese government tried to meddle in the country's last two federal elections. In addition to influencing public opinion, the leaks risk eroding Canada's credibility with its allies, which was already tarnished by the arrest of a senior intelligence officer for stealing classified material. "According to our allies, it is unacceptable to share sensitive papers this way," said Davis. "If these leaks continue, they will doubt our ability to safeguard the highly confidential information they share." Davis also issued a warning, noting that the nation's intelligence agencies were caught off guard by the leaks and did not communicate openly and honestly with the public about attempts to meddle in Canada's election. Our security services need to communicate with Canadians much more effectively. Canadians will start to lose faith in them if they don't, which could also happen with our government and elections.